Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Ascension Messages. I'm Samara, your feminist alchemist, and today we are entering into conversation with the Hathors. The Hathors are benevolent galactic beings who humanity has had contact with in the past, distant past, ancient past. But this episode is not about who they are necessarily, so I will leave that to your own investigation if you do feel called to do so. We anticipate, though, as well that you already have some knowledge of them, and that is why you're here. So I will go back and forth. I'm still figuring out how this series works, or how the session works for me, because I go in and out of my personality self. It could be also very well that a Hathor will speak directly through me, but we'll see where things go. I am facilitating this conversation with a couple tarot decks, and I feel like I have an oracle deck and a tarot deck out, but I feel like I need a third deck. So I'm going to grab that. If you are new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe and to like this video if you are so inclined. You can also click the bell to be notified when I upload more episodes of the Ascension Messages, because there are more coming, that is for sure. I'm doing this particular reading on the winter solstice, and after the first episode, the next group that came forward, as I was just chilling out, I didn't necessarily ask who wanted to go next, but the Hathors came forward to go next. One thing that they would like you to understand about them is it's their dedication to grounding divine light into the earthly plane. And of course, they do that through us, guiding us on our path. So I've pulled the first three cards. The first three cards we have here are measurement, vibration, and purpose. And what I'm getting from measurement here is exercising our ability to use our discernment, and knowing that what is positive and meaningful to one person may not be positive and meaningful to the next. So it is highly recommended that you have your own moral compass, that we are connected to our own measurement of, is this energy reciprocal? Is it feeding my higher self, my higher purpose? Is it representative of the intention I am putting out? And these three cards seem to be working together: measurement, vibration, and purpose, in that what you put in is ideally what you get out of it. But if we are not conscious of what energy we are really putting into something, then we tend to be surprised / disappointed by the outcome. So it's important to get to the depth, the root cause, the root reasons behind why we pursue certain relationships, certain jobs, why we keep certain behaviors, why we strive for certain measures of success. There is a reason why we often wish for things and then come out dissatisfied. It's because we are unclear, because our intentions are deeply subconsciously rooted, and we need to bring those intentions to the surface. Once those intentions come to the surface, we are better able to determine whether or not these actions, activities that we engage in are aligned with our soul's purpose. And your soul's purpose may not be as specific as you make it out to be, or as we pursue it. For some people, yes, it's very defined in there to be a healer, for example, in a very practical way. But many of us who are called to be healers, it's not as literal as one may think. We are quick to look for easy ways, easy boxes to define things, because we are used to linear thinking. But multidimensionality and purpose is not linear. If your purpose was fully defined, predestined, then your free will would be compromised. And free will is a natural, essential element of existence on the planet Earth. So it's necessary to then open one's perspective to how purpose can be lived out in the physical. Know that your soul has a vibration. And when one is acting out into the physical reality, something that is not in alignment with that vibration, one will be met with challenges in order to recalibrate, to align the actions with the vibration. And in your vibration lives your purpose. Many of your purposes is to live in a certain vibration. So some of the situations, relations that you see as challenges, conflicts, and disappointments is simply your environment seeking to steer you into alignment with your vibration. You must be a student of your own vibration, and of your own emotional landscape. Feel before you act. Notice we did not say think before you act, but feel before you act. And allowing yourself to truly feel the depths of your emotions, in particular in those situations where you felt the outcome was not what you intended or was not what you had hoped. Therein, there is a lot to learn from the emotions that surfaced during that period. The emotions that also drove your actions. Do note and notice that there are many actions that come out of fear. Your society has an engine that runs on fear. We are encouraging you to recalibrate that engine to run on love. That does not mean that fear will not arise, but it will no longer direct. Many who seek a happiness that is not in true alignment with their soul's vibration, with their authenticity, and with their own personal measurement of success and happiness. The pursuit of success and happiness that is not in alignment with your soul's vibration will produce, perhaps nonetheless, a relationship and finances, but it will be less than you are capable of, and there will be less fulfillment. I pulled another line of tarot, so the Nine of Cups is in reverse. I don't know if I told you what the first set of cards were. Well, we had the Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups upright. And then in the second line, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and then together the Four of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups. And I believe that we already had some direction on what that means, but the last two cards, the Four of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups, I'm kind of coming back to myself for. And well, there is little to be gained working tirelessly towards a goal that is not aligned with your purpose. Once again, that purpose can be lived out in this lifetime in a variety of ways. You all have many choices of how to live out that vibration. the alignment with that vibration is your soul's intention, your soul intention and your soul's intention. Once that is your primary goal, the options and opportunities to use your gifts, talents, and to live in a way that is in alignment with your soul's vibration will come to you in multitudes. You will have more than one option of how to live that life, how to live in your soul's vibration. We feel that many of you assume that there is one purpose, one way. There are many ways. And that is why it's so important to be aware of your emotional state and to measure what goals, achievements, types of relationships, whether romantic or friendships, careers, what they mean and how they feel to you. There is success for everybody in an individual and unique package that is custom built between the divine and your soul. I'm going to pull another oracle or two. I don't know how many will come out. We have Be Still. Oh. And I had a big... You have Be Still, Walk Your Truth, Gratitude, and Compassion. We must allow ourselves to take moments of stillness, of pause, and solitude so that we can truly assess what we are feeling. And there will be a difference between our soul's voice, our ego's voice, and the voices of our guides and divine guidance. But in order to walk our truth, we have to know what our truth is. And that truth is also to be found. It's to be found in the highs as much as the lows, although the lows are likely places that we don't want to revisit. It's necessary for us to have compassion for ourselves and others. Let's start with ourselves. They're saying, start with yourself. Have compassion for yourself in those situations, in those past situations. Could be also a present situation. Because we are being reminded that we came with the task of remembering our divinity, our capacity for unconditional love, and our soul's resonance. And therefore, what we have experienced through life has been guiding us to that place. In order to take the lessons and to understand ourselves, we have to be grateful for the lessons as well. And we have to give ourselves the understanding that we weren't in a place to learn those lessons in other ways, see our truth earlier. This is not nobody is calling you out. We're simply illuminating that the road is open. And you are ready to expand beyond the sum of your experiences. They would like one more card from this final deck. And our final card is choices. Yes, remember that you always have choices. Yes, they don't always seem to be the most attractive of choices. But there are choices nonetheless. And we are being encouraged to exercise our right to choose. This card fell out right on top of vibration. So we also have the complete control to choose our vibration. We are not minimizing that sometimes it's difficult. We are simply asking that you acknowledge your choices and include your higher self, your understanding of yourself, and the wisdom that you have access to from your soul and your guides to help you make those choices and to help you feel at ease and feel clear about your choices. That is it for the messages today. I'm sure we will have some more Hathor messages sometime in the future. But thank you for stopping by. Please do like and subscribe if you do feel so compelled. And I will see you at the next episode.